YouTube, what's up, Twitch? Hey, shout out to the copyright music. Let's go. All right, late night stream tonight. I got a little bit of crowd today. That feels weird. Someone's listening to me, but I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I should have streamed Monday and Tuesday, but here we are on Wednesday. At least I'm on, right? And so many things happened in the last few days, and I want to kind of highlight what happened and what happened in the market. Like, what crazy rallies we had. You know, we had crazy rally. Market was anticipating interest rates. That's why we saw very, very, very bullish runs, and I expect a pullback to occur because the news was that this Fed meeting. The Feds were gonna cut interest rates, but they came out and they said they will be cutting interest rates only one time in 2024. So that's a bummer to hear out. Well, let's start the music. Damn, start the music. Welcome to my Wednesday night live stream. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's start off with the news. This is why I'm here today. This is why I am streaming. Let's get it. So, Fed's latest interest rate outlook may royal stocks. Royal? Royal? What the hell? How do you even say that freaking word? Definition, please.
Royal.
Royal stocks. What does that mean? A liquid, a turbid, or a muddy by disturbing the sediment. Bro, what kind of word? Bro, analysts be trying to sound so smart by using shitty words. Like that word is trash. Just use may bring the bears in the market. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. That's only people reading the news anyway, the finance news. So we're gonna start off with the fundamentals. Actually, before I get into too deep into it, kind of want to go over what points I want to touch over the stream. So I got 3 good points. So why? Okay, of course, the main point of the night is gonna be Fed's not cutting interest rates as they promised for 2024. I'm gonna read into it more, and then I'm gonna look at the technical analysis and why people got a little too greedy and bought early. And there's gonna be a pullback. I know for sure. If there's no pullback, well, it's not financial advice. Well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't know. I'm expecting a pullback because Feds are not cutting interest rates as they expected. And did they cut interest rates? This news, if they did, then that's gonna be good for the market. But okay, so and then my last segment is gonna be just talking about pullback, what to expect in the rest of the week. Dang, it's already Wednesday night, man. Dang, this week went by fast. Not gonna lie, work be keeping me busy. I'll be tired when I get home, but I'm happy that I'm here to talk about finance, talk about what I love. Let's get it. Got the trades. We about to be up. All right. So I get my news sites. I get my news source is from Yahoo Finance, reliable. You know what I'm saying? It's free. You know what I'm saying? You can pay for like extra news. I don't know. There's like a premium version, but a free version works too. And I also use Forex Factory. It's a good source where it kind of consolidates and tells you what news to expect throughout the trading days. And that's the thing about I wish that Yahoo Finance had where it kind of like had like a screener of what's going to be happening in the future or what news going to be expected. But I use Forex Factory for that. A lot of Forex traders use it, but I use it for fundamental side. Trading is a skill of two. You got to have a two-edged sword. You got to have that fundamental side, and you got to know the, what I'm saying? You got to know that. You got to know the, what's it called? You got to know the, fundamental and the technical side. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to know what's going on the economic level, on the fundamental level, before you get into the charts, where you can make a correct trade. All right, back to what I was saying. So core CPI to it's the Fed's interest rate. So here we got a top related stories. You can see, can TikTok see? I'm better. Okay, boom. So dollar pairs loses as Feds officially project only one cut this year. All right, they will only cut one cut. So when is the cut happening? Right, that's another important thing to know. Does it happen? Because if it happened, maybe the market will continue to rally up. So what can we do? The dollar dropped on Wednesday after the data showed that consumer prices in May rose less. Prices in May rose less than economics expected, but paired loss after updated interest rate projection by Feds officially showed an expectation for only one rate cut this year. But thing is, when is this rate cut gonna occur? Cause that's about to be money. You know what I'm saying? When they cut that rate, shit, we might see pullbacks. Cause that's another thing too. Like when the dollar drops, it's funny. Dollar drops, Nas and our stocks increase. Not gonna lie, our portfolio look good today. You know what I'm saying? But when when this rate cuts drops, crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So let's show up on the full story. Let's read on up on the full story. Man, get on my face. Okay. Fix flat by a month below expectations gained. Okay. See how we doing? How we doing with it? How we doing? Okay. Okay. Fed funds future traders are now pricing in a 63% probability of an increased rate cut by September. An increase rate cut by September, down for more than 70% earlier on Wednesday, according to CME Group Fed Watch tool. Rate cut expectations may have been versatile in the past week, with traders reducing bets on a cut in September after Friday's U.S. Job report for May showed that employers added more jobs than expected during this month. Wage inflation also rose more than was anticipated. I gonna lie, like job market is not that good. It just these reports be fluffing up jobs. They call anything a job. You can sweep you can go throw out your trash can. They're gonna see you throw out your own trash can. They're gonna count you that's your job. You know what I'm saying? You got two jobs. You clean your own dishes. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, he worked two jobs. So very interesting news. How Feds failed to they're not gonna be cutting interest rates 3 times this this year, which is kind of a bummer for people who, look at this news. Oof, that shook the dollar up. Let's see what it did to the dollar. Let's see what it did to Bitcoin, Euro. Man, oh man, I was supposed to technical analyze all these, so I was like, dang, I kind of feel bad, man. I could have made some money if y'all paying attention. But I drew up Nasdaq. Nasdaq had a great day. Monday kind of consolidation. We saw consolidation, but it was near its highs. Its highs. It was price was bouncing around the 4 hour resistance, and it kind of broke through on Friday, but Monday kind of broke, but never really pushed. You know, and then it kind of broke. It closed above, and then it came back to retest. Then after it closed clear above this would have been a good opportunity to hold. And price was doing pretty good. Not gonna lie. For for US for Nasdaq. Okay, let me calm down. I'm talking way too fast. I forgot I'm an educator. I gotta I gotta calm down and educate the peoples. And oh, look at this. Look at this indication. Indication. Okay, no. Technical side. Technical side. Boom. This is US XPX 500, XPX 500. But let me I'm getting off tracks. So why did the Feds did not cut interest rates, man? I'm trying to skip forward. I'm trying to skip everywhere. My mind is everywhere. I'm thinking about the charts. I'm thinking about the news. Why? At the end of 2023, Wall Street was exuberantly talking about as many as even 7 rate cuts in 2024. Yeah, we're way over projected interest rate cuts. As a result of the bumpiness after the Fed announced it's holding its key rates at 5.25 to 5.5% and is in no rush to trim the interest rates. So they are in no rush to trim the interest rate. Related, NVIDIA also old tech stock get AI boost. That's something else. Okay, what can I say? Yep, I don't know. That's how I can tell you. Like people bought up the Nasdaq, but I think Nasdaq is a correlate. It correlates with it's a correlation with the dollar. So if the Nasdaq, if the dollar drops, I'm going to daily actually daily chart chart. See how Nasdaq has been on a bullish run, yeah, bullish run. The dollar has been on a bearish run. So it's some instruments follow each other in the opposite direction. So we get the news. Let's say you're trading and okay, if if the interest rates fail to get cut, we know the dollar's gonna pull back. But with that, we know Nasdaq's gonna, you know what I'm saying, Nasdaq's gonna go the opposite direction of the dollar, so it's gonna go on the upside. So Nas had a great day. Had a great day. Look at this bullish engulfing. Bullish engulfing. Last time I streamed, I kind of got a little more detail of bullish engulfing Morningstar. Let's say, you were trading, you want to see, you see that these candlestick right here on the daily. That's why it's important. Also, one thing I say when you're trading, is to always have a, um, always zoom out a little bit because it can get, things can get a little get overwhelming. You trading on a smaller time frame. You're looking at an hour and a 15. You're trying to get your entries, but clear your mind a little bit. Like always look for just zoom out. You know what I'm saying? If you lost in the sauce, just zoom out. If you lost in the sauce, zoom out because when you're trading, the smaller time frame, trying to get an entry, a short term entry, and it can get a little overwhelming. There's a lot of candlesticks. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of patterns. But if you zoom out on the bigger time frames, you can see that price is showing its clear direction. Because I'll say the daily trend is our friend, and this is gonna it's gonna indicate where the chart is going, where the smaller time frame is going. So our the daily chart, daily trend, where our daily trend is at, is our friend. Trader with trend. You probably heard a million times, trade with a trend and get rich. But also just know that the most powerful trend is on the daily. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole day's worth of candlestick. And that's very powerful to know, and it kind of relaxes you because there's just less candlesticks, there's less going on. You kind of clear your mind and see what's actually going on. La 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 la. Okay, make sure my mic. I gotta speak into my mic. Let me test my TikTok. Sure that's okay. Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello, hello. Okay,
Okay, okay.
okay.
I sound pretty good. I sound pretty good. All right. So, as we are in the technical analysis, as we saw, the Feds failed to um the Feds failed to announce to cut interest rates 3 times. They're not going to be cutting interest rates 3 times in the market. I mean this year, 2024. So what that means is we expect that's good for like stocks because people are not gonna put their money into the dollar or put it in business. because it's kind of too expensive. Let me explain, like, the interest rate. So when you borrowing money, right? When interest rates are low, the dollar gets stronger because it's cheaper to borrow the US dollar, right? It's cheaper to borrow that dollar. But when high interest, it's more expensive, right? So people are not going to be borrowing. People are going to be willing, less willing to, take that car loan, buy that house. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more expensive to borrow that dollar. When, when the interest rates are lower, you know what I'm saying? People are going to start borrowing more. People are gonna, buy cars. It's gonna boost the economy. You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna make the dollar more powerful. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna take out their money out of the stocks and they're gonna put it into their businesses, or they're gonna, start buying, to take out loans, and it's gonna fluctuate the market. So when the Feds fail to cut interest, the dollar, is still expensive to borrow, and that's why every time, let me go on this, when the news comes out that the Feds are not cutting interest rates, it's gonna, make the dollar weaker. It's gonna, beat up the dollar, because it's like, dang, it's not causing, it's not like, it's not making it possible. Let's say you're even business owners. Some people take business loans, and like the interest rates are 5%. It's still expensive. You want to, they can't operate certain businesses. They can't take certain business loans, and banks are not going to be as willing to give out, that money. So it's not gonna be as much. It's not There's not gonna be a lot of fluctuations. Not gonna be a lot of dollar movement, the dollar side. So that's something, when you look at the, that's how you look. That's how you summarize it on the. That's how I look at the inflation news. It's more like it's making the dollar weaker because it's more expensive to borrow that dollar, which tends to bring out the dollar, value down, because we're not seeing any interest rate cuts. But it should be one coming up, in September. That's where the analysts expect the Feds will cut interest. The thing is, how much would they cut the interest, right? We have 5.2 right now. How much would they cut it? Are they gonna cut it 4 point, you know what I'm saying? 4%, 3%? We don't know. It might be a big interest cut, and that might make the dollar stronger. People gonna start borrowing. It's gonna be easier. People gonna start taking car loans, all that. But the thing is, instead of people gonna hold on to that money too, people gonna start, putting money into investments. That's why, you see Nasdaq, you're seeing XPX 500 take off because people are investing their money into that. You know what I'm saying? And the dollar. That's how the dollar correlates with the U.S. economy and the and XPX 500. And I'm gonna, explain Nasdaq. Nasdaq is the top 100 tech companies of the U.S. stock market. XPX 500 is the top top 500 companies on the U.S. stock market. And let's say we look at U.S. 30. The Dow Jones, which is like one of the this is our the top 30 U.S. stocks in the United States. So it's big business. So this is like a big corporation. This still has an effect when the dollar doesn't do well. It affects the dollar. It affects the dollar because like those companies probably borrowed money, right? And they got high interest debts. You know what I'm saying? And they want to, they'll make a killing. If that, if that the borrowing dollar, they're trying to, put money back in the economy. These top U.S. stock, top U.S. stock, this top top U.S. stock companies, top 30 U.S. Let me say that again. The top U.S. stock companies of the U.S. They 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 show, they run the economy, and they rely on that dollar because they probably have borrowing power, and you see how they're kind of correlating to the U.S. dollar. But this is why I trade. Man, let me get into a little bit of technical analysis and kind of show you what happened. So people kind of were anticipating this like in June, like analysts were expecting a rate cut in June. It's gonna be our first cut. That's why I think it drove prices higher. Mm, I think there was. I don't know. Let me think. Oof. Let me. Traits. Okay. You gotta take your time to think. I'll be talking a lot. It takes a little minute to to think about it. But what happened in this past few days? Let me throw up this right quick. Maybe people expected that news to interest rates weren't being cut, and then we have earnings reports coming in. Oh, that's something I didn't look into. That could also push the stocks, the XPX 500, the Nasdaqs. So let me actually draw up my daily daily resistance. I'm getting a little technical. So that's enough about the interest rates. Now I'm about to get into the more technical side of the what happened on the stock market, on the technical side of the market. Change the color to black. Okay, we got the say. Let's put it daily. Daily. Keep it neat for y'all. Neat. Neat. Keep it neat. Support. Boom. All right, got it right there. All right. So as you can see, going back in the daily. Support could be right here too. That's a good support. Support. How do you draw support? So how do I draw support and resistances? I could talk about that. So how do I draw my supports on a daily, 1 hour? I mean the daily to 4 hour. Okay, let me say it again. How do I mark my supports and resistances on all time frames? And I mark it up on the daily, 4 hour, and the 1 hour. And how do I mark that? So I look at where price takes a significant turn. Where so for my resistance, I see where price took a major turn, and that's gonna be my resistance. That's where like price kind of uh fails to break a certain level. You know what I'm saying? So let me explain that to you right quick. So 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 um dang, I'm kind of losing focus. Hold on, let me drink some water. Oh, dang, I'm sorry. My mind's everywhere. Okay, I'm doing good. All right, so how do I draw up my daily resistances and supports for all time frames? Actually, not just daily. It's very important to have it on a 4 hour and an hour, and then I got to emphasize that every time frame is important. It shows different opportunities. So the hourly is very strong on telling you um, long term swing opportunities, when to get in, when to, if you want to swing the market, and how to take advantage of that. It's a great tool to use on a daily. 4 hour is like in a day trading, in a day swing trading, 1 week, when in a week trading, and then 1 hour is like you can hold a day or the day of, So the smaller time frame, the shorter your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You want to obtain when you are trading. So how do I draw up my resistances on a daily? So I'm gonna get started right here. As you can see, when market tops out, like it's like, let's say price is pushing. This is like a little indication, right? But price kept pushing. But right here, we saw a significant stop on the upside. So resistance owes the roof, and it stopped right there. So that's my resistance. And boom, price came pushing back. It kind of, after it failed to break above this level, this 5,330 level. You know what I'm saying? And I was put my bars or my lines on the candlestick body, not the wick. I just that's how I prefer it. That's how I was taught. Check out Sai. He's a great trader. Um, it's always important to put on the body. You know what I'm saying? And it indicates, okay, price stopped here, and then how do I draw more support? So it's the opposite. But now I see it as, okay, price has broken, has went the opposite way, and it stops there, and then it comes back. You know what I'm saying? I see a significant change in price on the hourly. I mean, on the daily. That's how I draw up my support, daily support and resistance. Now, can we look for any opportunities on the 4 hour? So I'm looking in the current market. I'm looking where price is gonna stop out or break. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the smaller the time frame, the more opportunities you get to see. You get to see that, right? You get to see those opportunities. So as we hear on the 4 hour, so supports and resistances are gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be the same because a hourly support, a 4 hour support is not gonna be the same. So as you see here, price topped out here, but this was a support right here, and this was, you can't even see it. This was our resistance on the 4 hour. That's our 4 hour resistance. And let me tell you, the stronger, okay, daily and the 4 hour and the 1 hour, they can share resistances. Yes, they can. And that makes it more powerful. You know what I'm saying? When price breaks out of those levels or price comes back to those levels and they all line up, it's a major resistance level, it's a major support level. You know what I'm saying? And you're looking for a buy, okay, we got indication right here on this 4 hour, play right here. We got indication that price wanted to break above this resistance, because how many times on a 4 hour did price come back to this level? It came back 1, 2, 3, broke out, right? Then came back. So we're patient. We gotta be patient, right? When price breaks out initially, it could be like, man, I'm losing out on bread. You know what I'm saying? I say you can trade that, but trade at your own caution because you can get faked out. And then the thing is, this breakout happened after session, and price immediately pulled. Once market opened, price immediately had a pullback. You know what I'm saying? And that's, people got liquidated overnight who were trading that overnight. And then you can see right here on the 1 hour, let's go back in the 4 hour, price is this our daily support right here. Our daily support. Price decided to bounce. Look, you can always find opportunities within opportunities. There's always, especially when you are swing trading, when you're swinging high, you can find short opportunities to get in on the lower, like to sell, even though it might be a bull market. When you're on the lower time frame, you can get in on there's opportunities for you to sell. You know what I'm saying? There's opportunity for you to sell when you're in the lower market. I mean, when you're on smaller time frames. That's why like people are trying to glorify scalping, because what are you chatting about? Bro, who's this? Man, I'm chatting, man. This man come in my chat talking about what am I chatting about? Bruh, chatting about these. Let me stop. Motherfucker talking about what am I chatting about? But pay attention. You said what? Huh? I know they trolling, but don't come in my chat in my live stream talking about what am I chatting about. Pay attention, goofball. Let's get it. I haven't done yet. So there's always gonna be different opportunities on smaller time frames than the opportunity, in the long run. But if you want to be smart, you want to be patient, you want to be disciplined, don't try to take those small opportunities, especially when it's going against the trend. Sure, when it's going against the trend, it's going against the trend, let's get it. So we look, if we were trading this, right, we see indication that price broke below this 4 hour resistance. Let me mark it up properly. Excuse me. I mean 4 hour support. Price went below the 4 hour support. 4 hour support, right? And then it's like, okay, next time price goes under here, you can get into a buy. But then look, you got wicked out. This is a crazy. Is a wick. We got indication right here on the time frame, and boom, price. Boom, failed. To it kind of it was you would if it would have been a good trade. Let me tell you, that's another lesson I want to teach. You can take good trades and still lose. Let's talk about that, bro. You can take good trades because you got indication. This price was under support. Let's say you took a trade here. You know what I'm saying? And you had like reasonable stop loss. Like price could continue on this side, but let's what price decide to you will about almost have to almost halfway to profit, but price will continue. It still decided to price still decided to go the opposite direction, and that's okay. That's what trading is about. Is just taking the next opportunity and being disciplined enough for it, knowing that not every trade gonna be a winner, and that's why we always gotta uh, risk properly and have right leverage in the market. Cause look, you could be the best trader, but if you don't have the right leverage, you don't have the right risk, you're always gonna lose. You don't want to put your whole account at risk for just one trade. That's why we're just professional, like risk managers. That's why I look at it like we're just professional risk managers. And we're looking at how much we want to leverage, how much we want to put on a trade. And I'll say put a comfortable amount you're willing to lose. Because if you can't take that L, don't take that trade. Yeah, that sounded nice. Can I get a hell yeah? Hey, can I get a hell yeah? Yeah, so like we are professional risk managers, bro. We're professional. The thing of trading, bro, there's so many things you gotta do at one time. You gotta be professionally risking. You gotta be professional learning what to leverage. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's impossible to get rich quick off of trading because you can't risk all of it and then expect to win. You gotta, just know how to correctly manage and take proper risk because you will lose. Like this is a trade right here. You be like, man, this is a good setup. Price is price closed below, underneath the support. I'm gonna get in. You get in, and then boom, immediately, you get this wick. You immediately took that loss. It's tough. Let's go. Look, you got on the 15. We like entering on the 15. Prices under support. You enter here. Stop loss probably around here, and you end up. It's okay. That's the thing, man. Trade. That's a part of trading. You know what's crazy? It comes back underneath support after markets around 12 a.m. You won't be trading. Markets have to close, and guess what? Price ends up doing its thing. We cannot let those feelings, trading. Oh, we also professional trading. You're a professional. Like you got to manage your feelings, man. Because if you fail to manage the way you feel, if you fail to manage your philosophy, you will fail. Trust me, 100%. It's a very scary game. Is a scary game. I tell you for sure. It's a very scary game. A very scary game. That's why a lot of people don't want to do it. And it's okay because you like trading. You learn so much. You learn so much about yourself. You learn who you are as a person. You learn how to control your feelings. You learn how to control your greed, your anxiety. Traders get a lot of anxiety. Man, what's going to happen? We don't know. We don't know. We're just taking calculated risks, taking calculated assumptions. That's what trading is about. So here, let's say you don't want, we know it's an up market, but we're seeing a little, on a smaller time frame, we're seeing, we're seeing, look, I'm telling you, this is hourly support right here, hourly support. You know what I'm saying? Hourly support, and we can have different opportunities too. This can be a resistance right here. Dang, I can get into more detail, but there's plenty of opportunities. There's plenty opportunities to get into it. So boom, let's get on the hour, and I show you how to get on the on put a resistance on the hour. So look, I drew up this resistance too. Look, we have resistance up here on the 4 hour. I can put it right here. Boom. So I can put it also right here. because right around here, that's where market decided to reverse a little bit. It reversed, but then it turned around right here. So that's the thing with trading. Like it's like a diamond. Not all diamonds. When you find a diamond, it's not gonna have the all same cut or shape. It's always gonna be different. It's like it's like trading is like a puzzle that's never gonna have the right pieces following each other. They're always gonna look similar, but they're never gonna be the same. That's how trading is. So right here we got the 4 hour resistance, resistance. Oh man, 4 hour resistance. I should make a video out of this, man. Making a video for sure. I want to learn how to make a video. Okay, then got the 4 hour support right here. Got 4 hour support. Got a little indication. Boom. Price broke this resistance. Price broke this resistance. Right? Price broke this resistance. That's indication that price wants to continue on the upside. Right? And then price also had indication on the bottom side too. Sometimes, that's how trading looks. You have indication on both sides. It's either going to be sell or buy. And how do we get ourselves from not guessing what's going to happen? That's why you get the fundamentals. So like we know, let's say we go read up on news and be like, okay, I'll look up when when they're going to be dropping certain news, like when the feds are going to be talking. That's something that's going to push, the market in either direction, and what direction it's going to push depending on what news we listen to, depending on what news you listen to, or depending on how well you research your news. Because fundamentals is more about research, technical is more like about skill and knowing how to mark up your charts and knowing what direction the chart may tend to go into. I'll tell that for sure. Um, so as you can see, we got 4 hour resistance. We had indication. I don't know why I like this arc, this blue arc, but it's like I look at it as indication, right? The indication that price when it go below. Why not take this? It's off the markets, not during the markets. Then again, I'll say trading, you are expected to take L's because that's what, if you can zoom in here, we got indication price broke above resistance, right? So that's indication to get into the buy. We look, let's say we get on the 15, be realistic. Get on the 15, get on the 15, right? So the day prior, price broke above the resistance, and then around 2 p.m., price decides to close above it. You could have taken another, a buy, what I'm saying, expecting the same results, but price failed to, continue up, and that's an L. But the thing is, you can take good trades and still take a loss, and that's okay. Because guess what? Let's say if you kept the same mindset, that's why it's good to stay disciplined. And you took a loss, but you were disciplined with your risk management, and leveraged correctly, and you see the opportunity come again. Let's say you buy that, and your target is right here. Your target, because we have indication, target's right here. You would have ate up. You would have ate up. Also, during market, we have this. I like to draw my hourly resistances and supports in purple because it's loyalty. The hour is something else. Let's say, my text that. My text that, man. Bruh. My text, bruh. 1 hour support. Hour support. Boom. Got it right here. Got it right here. Oh yeah, actually, that's the hourly support. Then we got the hourly distance. Hour distance. Man, I'm giving y'all a free game. Give me a follow. Give me a subscribe. All right, boom. See that? So as you can see, above this level, price had a resistance level right here, failed to break out. Finally did. Oh, this is the 15. I'm tripping. I'm on a 15. I'm on a 15. Hey, that's a scalping opportunity. Scalping opportunity. Scalping opportunity. Let's talk about it. You really have a scalping opportunity. You got the hours support and resistance, and you know like okay, if price breaks above this, it might push back to our old highs. You know this yesterday's highs, and then you know that's an opportunity to get into short term in a day trade right here. Boom, prices above that. You know reasonable target one, target two, and let's say you just hold and you would have had a great day the next day. Price was way above, you know, resistance, kept going up. And you'd be like, dang, how many points is that? Bro, that's like really good points. You know? And this is from like a swing. You look how much you're risking. This is a one. This would be realistic. My stop loss would have been right here or right here. You know what I'm saying? And that's like what is it? A ratio. Is that a 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2 risk ratio. That's not bad at all. You know what I'm saying? Not bad at all. And take your pennies, take your dollars. You know, the thing is, as traders, we also professional account managers, professional account managers. You know, professional account managers. So if you want to get into that trade, go on to 15 and try to draw up your support resistance and see if price indicates anywhere, indicates for upper at any target levels. But right now, like with the current I could draw up Bloom. All right, price top at the 5,440, and this is my hourly for that hour resistance. Resistance. Boom. Then I got my hourly support. This is current market. So now I'm looking for the next opportunity, right? So I know in between these levels, I don't want to trade in between these two levels. Don't want to trade in between these two levels. Don't want to trade in between these two levels. But I just know that with price currently going, not financial advice, not financial advice, not giving no financial advice. Don't take my financial advice. This is straight information, trade education, not financial advice. Gotta put that in there. You know, y'all idiots go and full levy and buy and lost, and y'all want to blame it on somebody. Can't blame it on me because I told you, ain't financial advice. Um, so currently, right now, I'm expecting price to come back and retest these resistances. You know, or like this, I expect price to come back. That's my target. Let's say price dips below this resistance, this support level. I expect price to come back down and have a pullback because people made their money off this play right here. People made millions of dollars, and there's gonna be a pullback for sure. There's gonna be some sell-offs. Probably end of the week. We go into Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, people are made their money at the beginning of the week. Monday was chill. Tuesday, price broke and continue up. Today was just crazy. Today was crazy. I expect a pullback. Same for Nasdaq. I can't even I don't know what's going on with Nasdaq, bro. Woof. But Nasdaq pushing 20K. Dang, bro. I remember when I first got started trading, Nasdaq was at 7K. I was on $100 forex account, bro, and I was able to enter a .01 on Nas. Now it's pushing 20K. Dang. Like let me tell you, if I knew what I knew back then, I'll be streaming in my penthouse. You know what I'm saying? I'll be streaming in a nice penthouse. I'll be streaming in my Lambo. I'll be like, gotta go wash my Lambo. If I knew what I knew 5 years ago. But I cannot think like that. I can't. What if? What could have? I got the information now. What can I do with it? That's how you gotta think about it. So many things. There's so many opportunities in the market where you cannot, try to live in the past. There's always gonna be new information. So just know that the information is going. You know, always gonna. It's how you use it, right? Because let's say I know this information, but if I didn't take no action, because like 5 years from now, again, it's gonna be at some other ridiculous price. But if I don't take advantage of that, if I'm not investing correctly, if I'm not trading correctly, then I'm gonna feel like I wasted that time. But always use what you got, especially you got the free knowledge. And I kind of went over like um, kind of went over what what you know how I put my supports and resistances. I always look when price breaks over a new level, and I see where price breaks out and comes back, and then when it breaks that's where my support and resistance is marked at. It's like you see it's a break. Look, price stalled out at this level. That's my resistance. You know what I'm saying? Price stopped at this level and bounced back to the resistance. Uh, so that's my support. And you can see price continue, try to break down. But I'll tell you one thing. On a smaller time frame, there's gonna be way more fake outs. So your entries, I mean your sports resistance, there's definitely gonna be more fake outs. But if you market correctly and if you follow, you follow, if you follow, your trading plan, you follow your rules, you will be all right. Like with technical analysis alone, you could probably have a 60% win rate if you're fully disciplined, you're fully focused, and you want to get out the market correctly. But if you don't, your win rate is going to is going to suffer. The win rate is going to suffer because if I'm engaged, what? Hey, what are you talking about? Hello? You said you engaged. Oh, you're listening. Oh, okay. But as traders, like I'll say you gotta manage a lot of things at one time, bro. You gotta manage how you feel. You gotta manage your risk. You gotta manage portfolio. You gotta manage your money. Like you gotta manage all that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be disciplined not to take every trade too. Sometimes it's good. Let's say you make profit, right? Sometimes it's okay to just walk away. Enjoy that profit because you don't want to give it back to the big banks and all that. Because on the stock market, there's plenty of people trying to take your money, and you know they're trying to take your bread. Plenty of opportunities. Because right here, man, if you waited, saw price push above daily support, and then you sold below it, boom, you could have ate right here. But there's a direct pullback, and you wanted to see that continue, but did not. Fell short. With trading, it's about managing yourself, knowing who you really are as a person. That's why not everybody can trade. You know, you gotta have great discipline. You gotta know when to eat and when not to eat. Even a good trade, I'll tell you that some good trades can be a losers too, and you gotta understand that. That's why we stick to one. That's another thing. Do not be strategy hopping. Don't go from strategy to strategy. It's crazy. How can you master this 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 crazy industry when you're going from one strategy? You can't even master one strategy. I say learn and master one strategy that works for you, and then learn what makes the market move. Learn the fundamentals, learn where the news, learn what's going to be happening, learn what's coming up. Because a lot of things you're going to be surprised, like, dang, why did this spiked up out of nowhere? But if you knew, like, oh, this news was coming out, this happened, this occurred, you be like, okay, boom. That's where, that's what, made the market move. But our technical analysis is our driver's seat, you know what I'm saying? But the fundamentals is our gas and, engine. But I didn't even get to it to like, I didn't even draw up the dollar or nothing. I didn't even like mark it up. But just know, dang, I got too deep with the technical analysis. I get it. I'll mark out Bitcoin though. I'll mark out Bitcoin. I'll mark out Bitcoin right quick. All right. So let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. All right. So Bitcoin is at this support, this older support. So I'm gonna put this. Man, come on. One day support. That's the daily support, man. Support. I mark up Bitcoin for y'all, man. Daily. So daily support. Bitcoin at daily support. We had this resistance that Bitcoin failed to enter. Also, what's another important thing? Oh man, is to know how the market moves like a staircase, and to always know if market is breaking higher highs and lower lows and lower highs and high highs. So always try to know if the market, if you want to catch a trend, trying to find if market is always breaking through its highs and lows, highs and lows, lows and highs. So I'm gonna get it. Dang, I'm gonna write that down because I need to. That's a more in depth video that I mean in depth stream. I could talk about it in more in detail. I'm going over an hour, almost an hour. So um, the importance of highs and lows, because what I'm really doing, to be honest, how I'm marking my charts is I'm marking up like if price is willing to break above the high, which the high is marked at my resistance by my resistance, and the low is marked out by my support. So if prices keep on breaking above the highs and creating new resistances, that means we're getting higher highs and lower lows. So when you see price creating higher highs, lower lows, that means we're going, low highs and higher highs, we're going on uptrend. When see price create lower lows and lower highs and lower lows, we on a downtrend. And you can really see, market behavior change based off of that. And it starts on a daily though. Everything starts on daily. I say everything starts on a daily. Your markup starts on a daily. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. That up. Distance. All right, boom. All right, and then we go 4 hour. Okay, boom. So 4 hour. Saw this was sorry, this support. You just kept that support there. That black and support. And there's plenty of opportunities, even though we're in the uptrend. There's opportunities to make some money, right? One thing about Bitcoin, it doesn't stop, so it continues on the weekends. So that's something to look out for. So, dang, this is a swing opportunity. Saw that price underneath this 4 hour support. It created indication. Gotta be patient. If you want to trade in a long time frame, you gotta be patient. So over the weekend, price decided to, go under the support. Are you gonna trade on the weekends? That's up to you. But then immediately around 7 a.m., 7 a.m., where am I at? Indication. And then around 5 a.m., price decided to pull back, right? So all the people got in on the weekend got liquidated, right? Boom. And then we see another push on the downside, right? So let's say I was in this trade. I see that price indicated it still wants to go down on this is our 4 hour support. Our 4 hour support. We have indication price wants to go down. So we got sellers here. They all got liquidated. We got the people sold over the weekend because they saw price underneath the 4 hour support. they got liquidated, right? So we get in around here. Damn, Bitcoin moves in its own time. Bitcoin moves in its own time, but we got liquidated. You know, they got liquidated. But price came right here, and this is our entry. Even though it's Bitcoin moves at its own time, like that's why I don't really need to have sessions on. Bitcoin is a different beast. So you have a different, you know, have a proper risk target, probably target these levels, right? You would have had a 1 to, what's the ratio? 1 to 4 ratio of risk, right? Let's go to 15 because I want to be realistic. Like, would you enter in a 1 hour? Probably not. So you want to enter here. Here you see price break below. And also, like, another skill is to have a good stop loss, because if you have your stop loss too tight, you gonna end up getting wicked out, and then it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. Not gonna lie, it's gonna hurt. You know, it's Bitcoin. Just showing you opportunities. You know, teaching moments, teaching moments. 15. Oh, going back on the 4. So many candles makes it easier. So we got this 4 hour support, daily support. So prices coming through, bouncing from the support, coming back up. You know, bouncing, came back to bounce. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I can tell you, if you're savvy, is our supports and resistance can be inverted, right? So you see prices pushing up and it keeps bouncing off this, broke above it, but now it is it's our indication for the subside. So this is becomes like in this market right now, it's on, like yesterday it was our support, today is our resistance, and then it's an opportunity to, you know, buy if price clearly breaks above those. So another thing is, look, you could have got faked out right here because you wanted to get this. That's okay. That would be a good trade. You know, you waited till price broke above resistance, which was support, because you seen price resist right here. But you know, came back over here. We got some money there. Can got some plays. But currently, right now, hold on, bro, on bar replay. Okay, so currently, um, price is. Ooh, I used to love doing it. Boom. Price is looking to sell off, you know, and price is reaching is price is pushing below support. Price is crossing over support as we speak right now. Bitcoin moves at random time, so I'm not an expert at Bitcoin. My markups are not gonna be that great either. But if you practice, makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. And that'll be it for me, man. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I wish I could talk about this all day. I love trading and then talk about opportunities you can get into. You know what I'm saying? So right now, as you can see, give you a little gem, right? So price is at daily support currently, right? Price failed to, you know, break this whole high. So what I would love to see, right? If I was trading this, I would love to see price push beneath this low right here, come back, then we can enter. Or you can enter now and try to catch, you know, however many points it's available to this, from this level to this level, you know. But right now, price is indicating, you know, a sell off. It wants to sell. It's pushing below support. But if price decides to come back, I got my target set already. I got this target, you know. Let's say price breaks, but let me keep it. Let me zoom in, make it. So right now, price was selling off. Price had this this level of support right here. Sold underneath, came back, sold underneath. This was indication too. It's hourly support, indication. Price came above resistance. Price came above support, and once it continued down on this, once it came underneath the support and it continued down for that ultimate sell-off. If you were selling, bro, I've been talking too much. I can't even talk no more. Fudge. But it's hourly support. Hourly support right here. You see, this was over the weekend. Price created support. Wanted to break, but didn't. Finally broke. Monday, Tuesday, it rose up. Then today, 1 p.m. price closed underneath support, the hourly support, and continued to its indication, because this is indication, and then it's gonna make it stronger if price continues to get underneath these indications. But if price decides to reverse, I would like to see price cross this level. So then our targets will be here and here, then back to 90, 70, 73K. But exhausting, man. Talking is really exhausting. Talk for over an hour now. But thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody who came through, dropped a like. And Uganda Trades is out. I'm gonna play some music going out. Oh, it's chill. I'm going out with some chill music. Wait, the beat about drop. Hey, wait. Bruh.